Travel with Meg, and this live session is something special because this is all about if you want to do everything by yourself. With everything I mean, if you want to study here in Italy and if you want to do all the process by yourself and you just need some guidance, then that's the good news that we are organizing a webinar. The webinar has already started, but you can join when you want and you will always have the first webinar that you will join. So till December, we have this webinar session where we will be covering each and everything about studying in Italy, like admission process, the documents, about the scholarship, about the visa. So we are not just going to discuss, or I'm not just going to tell you all those things which usually I tell in my videos, but some small things and some tips, and I will guide you. I will share you how exactly to find university, how to make your cover letter, how to make your resume, and how to make your motivation letter. This thing won't be there. Why? Because when the webinar will be finished, you will have your CV ready, you will have your motivation letter already ready. So this webinar is not just only about guiding and telling you how to make CV and how to do motivation letter, but we'll be working together, me and you, on your CV and on your resume and on your motivation letter. So how to join? It's very simple to join this webinar. It is through the membership that you will take on YouTube. So when you will go to my YouTube channel, you will find a join button just next to the subscribe button. Once you will join, you will click on the join, you will find the 3 levels of membership. First will be silver, second will be gold, and third will be diamond membership. So you have to select the diamond membership. Once you will select the diamond membership, you can see all the news that I communicate with diamond members on the community tab, and there you will find also the link of the Telegram group, and directly from there you can join our exclusive group for the students who are only diamond members, and each group has maximum of 8 students. So that's a very good thing because everybody can take as much as information from me and can clear their doubts. Apart from this, I'll be also sharing the samples of resumes, motivation letters, cover letters, and scholarships, and all these samples with my diamond members. Now, you will be wondering why there is a silver and gold member. So I always have this level of membership, even though there is no webinar, but still I always have this membership. So the benefit of these membership, like silver and gold and diamond, is like you can ask questions live, and your comments will be always highlighted, and I will be always sharing my life and what are the things which is necessary, or if something is very important, I will immediately share with my members. So this is the benefit of being a member of the YouTube channel. But if you want to join the webinar, you need to be the diamond member. Many people, they are telling that why don't you make it free? So if you know that I'll make it free, then I'll have hundreds of students, and then I won't able to help those serious candidates who want to do the process of studying in Italy by themselves. Okay, so obviously I cannot at a time in a webinar, I cannot see all your 100 resume, I cannot tell all your 100 motivation letter what to do, what not to do. But if we have only 4 students in a webinar, I can just concentrate on 4 students. So it's like 1 month I will be guiding you totally about the admission process and everything what is there for Italy. So this is a very good thing, and it's not that expensive if you'll see, because if you go to any consultancy or anything, you will be spending lakhs of rupees, but here you just pay for diamond membership around 2000 rupees in Indian currency, and you will be having so much benefits. Even though if you want to take consultancy services, you can go for lingua translators. I have collaborated with lingua translator, and I will be giving counseling session when you will first register with them, and second counseling session I will give when you will go for your visa interview. So I will tell you what to do, what not to do, and I will also help you with CV and your motivation letter and your cover letter. Rest everything lingua people will do, and I am associated with them for like 1 year, but I've not started this consultancy association with them. I've started it recently. Before, I used to work with them for documentation work, and they have done a marvelous work for students documentation. Even there was a COVID time, and the student were like they were helpless, they don't know what exactly to do, but Lingua Translator helped them a lot in the documentation. I mean, you might not understand the importance of the documents right now, but you will understand when you will be stuck and you will have your deadlines and you don't know how to make your documents, because I mean, studying in Italy is all about documentation. Okay, documents should be perfect and to the point, because the visa officer or whomsoever will decide your visa decision, or who will do your admission. Okay, nobody's know you as a person. Okay, they know you through the documents that you will send to them. So that's why document is very, very important. So they do documents of apostille, legalization, and making of declaration of value, and all those things, and also scholarship documents. So Gurmeet, travel agent for visa, visa I already told you, you can contact to Lingua Translators. If you see my videos, then you can find in description the phone number of the Lingua Translators. Okay, and why I like, another reason why I recommend Lingua Translator is because of the document thing only, because I have seen students in this year, they have faced this issue that the consultancy they apply and they do all these things, all this work, but they don't do exactly the documentation work. They just leave students on their own, and documentation is something very important. Okay, and second reason why I tell you to choose Lingua Translator, because while the selection of the course, okay, they will look your background, and they will have a research on all the university, all the courses, and what courses will be best suited for you. Okay, because there are so many university, there are so many courses. If you just want to come to Italy because you want to come to foreign country, then no, that's not the right consultancy you will go. But if you really want to come to Italy and you really want to study, and you want to study some subject which will be aligned to what you have studied before and of your interest field, then Lingua Translator is best, because they have their team, and they see your curriculum, and they see the curriculum structure of the study in Italy, and then they will send you the list of the courses, they will send you the list of the universities, and you can pick and choose in which university you want to apply. Okay, so everything will be in synchronization between students and consultancy, so it won't be like that you won't know what your consultancy is doing, because this was another issue of this year student who has faced with their consultancy, that they don't know what the consultancy is doing, they don't share each and every details with them. Email ID, I can understand they cannot share, because if they share email ID with you, then you will take the offer letter, and then you won't pay them, and you will say them tata bye bye, right? That is important. But for other things, they can keep you in loop, right? Like what they're doing, how they're doing, and everything. That is important. That's why I suggest you guys to go there, to Lingua Translators Private Limited. How to apply for admission? Okay, this is a very broad question, Belami. So let me just break down it in the further steps. To apply in admission in Italy, it's around 8 to 9 months of process. It's not a small process, but it is necessary that you know all the process beforehand. But for the moment, you concentrate only on the first step. Okay, so like now your concentration should be in finding a university for you, and then see when the dates are open for that university, and after then prepare your documents, your CV, and your motivation letter, and your letter of recommendation. Okay, so letter of recommendation, it's something you need to take from your professor or from your school teachers. Okay, so they will recommend that, okay, I know this student is a bright student, this student was a bright student, and he has done this particular project under me, and I'll highly recommend him or her for the admission, okay, to study in this particular university. It will be much better if you can also tell your professor to mention exactly the name of the university, because recently There is like Politecnico di Milano, if you guys know about it. If you see the admission requirements, they have mentioned there that if the letter of recommendation, if it's mentioned the university name, then that's very good. Okay, but I can understand that's not possible for you because you will be applying to 3-4 university, and you cannot tell your professor that to write 3-4 letters for you. But if it is possible, then tell your professor to write, and you can just, I mean, the matter can be same. You just have to change the name of the university. So if you're sending to Polyme, your professor can write, I'm sure that if the students will go to Polyme University, he will be a good asset to your university. Okay, so then if you want to apply for Sapienza, you can just remove the Polyme, you can write Sapienza. Okay, like that you can do. And also one thing, if you are applying for university, make sure always to edit or to change your resume and your motivation letter as per the course that you're going to do. You're applying in that particular university. That is very important. Don't just upload one resume for all the university. Don't do that. Okay, so back to the question of admission process. So this is basically that you have to prepare your resume, prepare some motivation letter. Once you will apply in the university, you have to just sit and relax. You have to wait for receiving the acceptance letter. Okay, you can receive in 15 days or 1 month or in 2 months. Okay, so wait. Once you have your acceptance letter, then side by side you go on making your other documents, like I told you, legalization, translations, okay, declaration of value. Go on making all these documents. Okay, once you will be preparing all these documents, then Italy will open the pre-enrollment for the international students. Okay, what is pre-enrollment? So for the students who wants to take D-type visa to study in Italy, you need to pre-enroll. Okay, pre-enrollment is nothing but it is the first process to apply for the visa, okay, to come here in Italy. So you do the pre-enrollment on universeitaly.it. I have already made a video on how to do pre-enrollment and how to use universeitaly.it website. So you can do everything that by your own. And after pre-enrollment, you will apply for the visa. Okay, so parallelly also you have to do so many things at a time. But sometimes I will tell you to concentrate on the only one step that you're doing. But keep in mind that you have also the other deadlines to, to check on, and don't miss the deadlines and everything. Okay. What else? Let me see the questions. Okay, so like this, see, now you have so many questions, but if you are a member, then I can check that, okay, my member is there. So, I mean, it's not about discrimination, but it's about if somebody is paying and is the member of the channel, then I have my responsibility to also pay more attention to those people. Because few people like ask so much like vague questions, and they just come here to spam. So I don't want to waste time for those students. But the students who are actually very sincere, they can take silver membership or gold membership, if not diamond membership. It's just like 89 rupees, and you will have in 1 month, and you can ask me questions on every live session. Okay, and for gold members, I also share the sample documents, but for silver members, I don't share the sample documents. So this is how we do. Hi Lavin, how are you? Okay, so guys, and what else? Tell me something more. So I was checking the flight because I'm planning to come to India in December after 4 years. I have not been home for 4 years, but I'm planning to go to India in December, and I was checking the flight. It's very expensive. It's like 1,000, 2,000 euros, my God. But still I'm trying, because my mother, she wants to see me, and it's been 4 years and she wants me to come. So if I come to India, we'll meet surely. So of course I'll be landing on New Delhi airport. And yeah, many MBBS students are there, and they're like very much worried about what they have to do. So just watch all the videos in MBBS folder. I think they're just 3 or 4 videos, and those videos are sufficient for you to have an idea about MBBS. MBBS students admission is totally based on your IMAT exam. So it's not like you have to apply before. You don't need to make your motivation letter. You can just apply only in 3 or 4 university for acceptance letter, and then you have to do directly pre-enrollment. Okay, so you don't have to like worry about getting pre-acceptance letter from university. You just start doing preparation for your IMAT exam. That's it. All the MBBS students. Okay. So many questions. Oh my god, I think I'm lost in all the questions. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you can also follow me on Instagram, because lately I'm like too much active on Instagram, you know, making posts and making reels, and less on YouTube. But I have to be back again on YouTube. I have already videos there, but I need to take time to edit all those videos, you know. It's a difficult part to edit the videos. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time to edit videos. And especially the vlogs take much more time than the other sort of informative videos. Because I can't see your question. I don't know where it is. Wait. I can't see your question. Can you send me again? Yeah, about admission dates. Admission dates are open not for all the university, only for the few courses and few universities. Most of the university will open in December and in January. Sapienza, they have not yet opened their admission dates. So you guys have to wait for the Sapienza University. Maybe they will open in January. So you don't have to worry for the dates as of now. It will be open eventually, slowly, but just concentrate on making your documents. Your documents should be prepared prior, you can just go and apply. And about the application fees, you don't have to pay application fees like very high. It's 20 euro, 30 euros, and 50, 40 euros, not much than that. So this is a very good thing about Italy, that they don't charge that much application fees. And also another thing good is that you don't have to pay any sort of first installments. Hardly 1 or 2 university will ask you, and that will be very like 150 or 160 euros, not that much. But rest all the university won't ask you to pay any first installment in order to give you the acceptance letter. Okay. And always check, if you apply university, also check the portal and also check your email ID, because they sometimes don't send you the acceptance letter on an email, but they send you acceptance letter on your portal. Okay. For PhD, I already have a video, so you can go and watch that. It's a very detailed video. I have included information. Vikas, I don't know where your question is. Can you ask again here? I can't see it. I'm not finding it. I don't know. Maybe you deleted or what. But if you can send again, then I can answer. Yeah, now I see. Okay. So I have done BE in CSE and having 2+ year experience. Wanted to apply in MBA in finance or business analyst, but my background is from science. So is my profile good for this to apply, and which college is best? Okay, I think Vishal, we had this discussion, right? But it's okay. There are many students who have this doubt, if their background is different, then can they apply for doing another, like the Vishal, he has done BE in CSE and he wants to do masters in finance and business. Okay, so basically there will be there won't be like as such problem for this, but in visa you might have, because they will see that you have done previously something else, computer science related course, and now you want to do for masters. But again, it is all about how beautifully you explain them the reason of changing your field. Okay, like I'll tell you my example. I was in marketing and management, in marketing and sales and advertising and PR, but then I went to do risk management. Okay, so the way I made my motivation letter, I wrote very beautifully. I connected with what I'm doing currently and what experience I have now and why I want to do that course and how that course will help and will enhance my present skills, you know. So basically, there is no problem if you want to change your field, but the problem is how you will convey, you know, how, I mean, how beautifully you can convey that you want to change this field and why you want to change this field. So if you're able to convey in a good manner and in a strong manner that why you want to change the field, there is no problem in changing the field. Okay, like that. But in some university, you will always have certain subjects that you should have in your background in order to do the particular course. Okay, so it might happen that if you want to do MBA in economics, masters in economics, okay, they might ask you certain subject that you must have read prior in your bachelor's. Okay, so that can be thing, and mostly it is in Sapienza University. They ask you to have a certain credits that you must have read this particular subjects in your bachelor's in order to apply. Okay, so this is for also other courses that you must have like studied in physics, like this much credit you should have in physics, or in chemistry if you want to do masters in this particular courses. Okay, but again, the key is to write very good motivation letter and to create a very perfect story that why you want to change your field, and if you're changing the field, how it's gonna affect your career in a positive manner. This is what you have to do. Lavin is giving suggestion, come up with students interview. Yeah, I have started, like before I used to take a lot of interviews with student, not now because the student were busy with the visa and all this process, but now they have started coming in Italy. Like recently one girl I mentioned in status, also in post, she is coming to Italy. She is still in flight. So I would like to take their interviews, and of course would like to share with everybody here. Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys. Members, you have any questions? I think that's it, guys. So see you next week. And tomorrow we have webinar session. So if you have any doubts, if you want to know more about study, because trust me, I cannot help each and every students with their detailed questions. I can help you through my videos, through my post, through these things. Okay, but if you want me to help more, if you want to like totally guide you one-to-one individually, then you have to be the member. I mean, you can understand, right? I cannot just guide 100% to each one of you, right? So yeah, thank you so much for joining the live session, and I hope it was helpful for everybody. And see you again. Have a nice weekend, and check out my photographs of today on Instagram. We are having a not party but a meetup together here in my house. So you will see people from different countries coming to my home today, and I'll be sharing it in the post, right? So COVID situation is good in Italy. There is no problem. Everything is open. All is good seen. There is no any issue. So don't worry about that, okay? Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much for coming live. It means a lot to me. Bye-bye. Love you all. Ciao, ciao. I don't want to go, but I have to go. Bye.